Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, so with respect to our last class, we had come across with if conditional statements there with respect to a shell script. Then we had come across with numeric comparison, string comparison, then one more was file test there. Okay, so followed out keeping all those things into consideration. So let us come across with one more type of a statement which can be used, and that is called out as a case conditional statement there. Okay, so just as in your C as a programming language you have come across with case, switch case. Okay, the same way here also you can, I need not tell you what is the benefit of case as compared to your if there. Okay, in spite of multiple if statements or else nested if statements, so I can convert it into an usage of case conditional statements there. Okay, so wherein we can come across with the general syntax of your case here. Okay, so it goes like this. So it is case, then your respective expression, then in is a keyword here. Okay, so the first pattern, the second pattern, if the case is either, if at all it's a first pattern, the series of commands to be executed are these, and we have to end it with 2 semicolons. And if at all it meets out with the pattern 2, then it is with if at all it meets out with pattern 2, then it is with commands. Okay, series of commands there. Else with pattern 3, then series of commands. And when you are ending this particular case, okay, you have to end it in a reverse way. Okay, so as you had come across in if as a statement, you are ending it with a fi. Okay, so similarly here case, the reverse of case. Okay, you have to use this. Okay, so let us come across with an example here. Okay, example shell script. So it goes accordingly as hash exclamatory sign slash bin slash sh. Okay, it is just for our comfort purpose. Okay, menu echo. Okay, so what is this echo now? Okay, so echo says that menu. Okay, so I want these series of things to be printed on my screen. So what all will be printed? The first one, it will be printed as menu. Then if at all I choose out with the first choice, it will be list of files. Okay, second choice is the processes of user. Then third choice is today's date. Fourth choice is users on that particular system. Fifth one, it has to quit. Okay, it has to then ask you enter your option. Okay, so any one option out of this you have to read. Okay, so I am using across with read choice here. Okay, then what do? I am using this case as my statement there. Okay, along with case within semi-quotes. Okay, you can just see that I have evaluated the variable value called out as choice. So variable value called out as choice is evaluated here dollar choice. So which says that whatever value you are reading here, that will be evaluated, that will be taken across here. That will be taken across as your value there. Dollar choice in. Okay, so what are the options here? One stands out for list of files, which is a command which gives you list of files, ls-l. Okay, which is a command which gives you processes of user, ps-f. Okay, so then comes today's date. How are you obtaining today's date? It is with date as a command. Users on that particular system, I can get it by the command called out as who. Okay, and the fifth one is quit. I just use across with, if at all you are using fifth option, it is exit. Okay, and I have used here wildcard called out as asterisk. So what do you mean by asterisk? Anything apart from these patterns, anything apart from 1 to 5, if at all I am using. So what do you want me to print? You want me to print it as echo invalid option. Okay, and you have to end the case in a reverse way called out as ESAC. Okay, so this is how you are ending. So when you run the program, it is sh, then filename.sh, you take it across. So this will be how you will be your output will be appearing. Okay, it will appear you as menu, then list of files, process of user, today's date, users of system, quit. Okay, enter your option. So if at all you enter it as 3, so it will print you today's date. Okay, so if at all you want to run it one more time, again run it sh filename.sh, then again this will be printed. It will ask you for enter your option. You can use the enter your option as 1. So it will list you with ls-l of the current directory. Okay, so if at all you use the option 4, what will be executed? Who as a command will be executed. This is how your case as an conditional statement works there. Okay, so even you can use case can also specify multiple patterns also. Okay, case can also specify same action for more than one pattern. For example, I can use this or operator, or else you can call it as a pipeline. Okay, so either small y if you press, or else either capital Y, it has to process the same thing. I can use it like this also. Okay, so echo, do you wish to continue? So read the answer. Okay, so when you are reading that particular answer, sorry for that, when you are reading that particular answer, so what do? You are evaluating that dollar answer there. Okay, dollar answer in is a keyword, keep it in mind. Case is a keyword, in is a keyword. Okay, what you will be looking across? You look across either with small y or capital Y. Okay, so either of that. So if at all you press capital Y, it has to do the same thing. If you are pressing a small y, it has to do the same thing there. Okay, then small n hyphen n pipeline n, it should exit and it has to end your respective case there. Okay, so else you can use even wildcards with respect to your cases also. Okay, now like for example, YES, this is my terminology what I'll be using. So what I'll use is I make an permutations of these two, that is combinations. Okay, I am taking it as either your first character can be small y or else it can be a capital Y. Yes, it can be a small e or a capital E. Then I have taken it as y asterisk. What do you mean by asterisk? Any multiple characters can be there further. So it can be YES, that's a small letter S can be there. Else capital Y, capital E and small s can also be entertained. So these are all the combinations which can be entertained and I am doing some kind of a action for that. Okay, no. N small letter, capital N, small o, capital O. So it can have at the maximum combinations of small n, small o, small n, capital O, capital N, small o, capital N, capital O. So any of these combinations if the user is pressing, so it will exit. And anything apart from them, if at all you are using, that's an asterisk. So it says echo invalid response. So usually always keep in mind your asterisk is nothing but the default as an action which comes across in your case, in your C program which you are coming across. Okay. So with respect to these things, we are come across with numeric comparison, we are come across with string comparisons. Okay. Then we are come across with file tests also accordingly. Okay, so followed out with that is our next consideration, that is with while looping. Okay, I'll tell you in the next class regarding this, but before that just take and work for you. Okay, write a shell script. Okay, write a shell script using case, okay, which will list you with options. Okay, calendar for the month November 2020. Then second option should be list out all the hidden files. Then third one, display the contents of the file emp.lst. Fourth one, search the pattern director from the file emp.lst. Okay, I have given you 4 options which are to be used in your case. Okay, the first one is, as I said you, it has to print you with calendar for this for the month November 2020. Then the second one, it has to okay, I just went on randomly. I hope so you can just go back with a retrack of this particular video and you can get to know what are the contents. Okay, second one, I had asked you to list all the hidden files. The third one, it has to display you the contents of the file called out as emp.lst. Then the fourth option is you have to search for this particular pattern called out as director from the file emp.lst, and anything apart from that you have to give it as exit or else an invalid option there. Okay, thank you.